Good morning. Today is October 2nd, 2019. My name is Olawale Okabola with Spartacus Trading Corporation, here to bring you the morning report for today's trade. Let's just run through it. Yesterday was a big sell off due to China news. We'll talk about that. Economic news scheduled, nothing really scheduled. So let's go to the bar charts on the monthly. I have that we're still one time frame and higher on the monthly time frame. However, we're in a 3 week, 3 month, 1, 2, 3, and 2 month, 1, 2 balance area. We're trading near the half back of the 3 month balance area. On the weekly, I talked about it several times. I talked about the importance of this breakout from this multi week balance area. I also talked about the market comes back within, which it did yesterday, and close back within. If there's any change going to the upside, we'll get above this 4, or 5 week, whatever you want to call it. I think it's four, more like four balance area high, and that's at 29.45. If there's any change to what the market is showing right now, which the market's showing its hand to be down, if there's going to be any change, we're going to get back out of this former weekly balance area, showing that uh, there's no acceptance back within. If we continue to trade, eventually the potential destination is to that balance area low. Go to the weekly. I was just reading my notes. Again, this is that multi-week, former multi-week balance area. You can see it better on the daily. 45, 29, 45 is the high. You can see from yesterday we closed back within. So today is where the rubber meets the road. We want to see if we are going to get accepted in here, and if we are, then we'll continue to process the trade lower. Right now, the market is proposing a gap at 24.50. So somewhere right here, 24.50. Somewhere right here, the market's currently trading right here. We have another gap that needs to be filled or could be filled, could be a potential destination for the market. You want to watch that. If we can fill the gap, then you want to see where's the game. What does the market want to do? You want to see continuation down, meaning one time framing. And if that's the case, we're beginning to chew into this day's range, which isn't really a big day. So we'll just continue to take it step by step. Also on the daily, it was an outside day. We opened above yesterday's today's Wednesday. We opened above Monday's high. We closed below Monday's low. So that's an outside day. What does that mean? Traditionally, you would see more continuation. That is the fact. Yesterday was a elongated day, 57 points, but the volume was very light, 3.5 billion. That's very light volume. However, what the market is proposing right now, the market is proposing a gap. So that gap negates any thought that, oh yeah, this selling wasn't serious, which it really wasn't if you look at the volume. However, with a gap, the gap is showing continuation to the downside, meaning that we have a new auction to the downside. Nothing changed unless we start to fill one, these overnight double distributions, and get back into yesterday's range. If we get back into yesterday's range, you're probably going to have a lot of shorts that are in trouble. As you can see here, there's probably stops up above there. The first sign of any trouble is at the overnight low if we cannot get continuation below the overnight low. If there's anything more to this downside trade, besides just filling the gap, as you can see, we want to begin to see value develop below the overnight low. That'll let you know you got a decent trade to the downside. If the market trades, not price, price, if price trades and comes back in, you could get a short cover and rally. How much? I don't know. We have to watch and see. Um, because think about it. If you're short, what do you want to see for continuation? To take out the overnight low, fill the gap, and continue to trade lower. The best way to monitor that, if your bias is short, is one time framing lower. Even though we got clearly lower value from the open whenever we open in the next 30 minutes or so, just because we have lower value, clearly lower value, doesn't mean the market can't auction higher. Overnight inventory is short overall, and where a lot of traders get trapped is that they don't realize and appreciate that the market is one time framing higher. If the market is one time framing higher and it's some elongation, more than likely you got a short cover and rally on your hands. You don't want to short into that thing, or you can be stepping right in front of a Mack truck and you're going to get ran over. And if you keep trying to short multiple times today, you're going to drain your account. The hardest trade to make is to see that the market is down overall, but go long and fade everybody. Okay, so that's the play for today going into today. I really don't have much else. I talked about the balance areas. This can be used as a reference. The balance area half backs, the 10-week and the 3 month half back, the 10-week balance area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From this high to this low, the halfway mark, that's the half back. That's the 10-week half back. If we begin to trade, value begins to build below these half backs. That means we're now trading in the second half, the bottom half of this 10-week balance area. That also plays into being accepted back within this multi-week balance area high, a former multi-week balance area high. And you can see on the daily, it all plays perfectly um, to that theory. So that's it. You want to monitor the trade, let this market shake out. Also, I believe the VIX is up today. This is today's VIX, so it's up. But yesterday's VIX, it was up, but it wasn't like we made any new highs on the VIX. So just be careful. I think you want to kind of let this market show its hand. The market sold off due to economic news. This market is very economic driven, I guess, whether it's geopolitical or just scheduled news. So we could get some good swings on today's trade, either long or short. So you just want to remain mentally flexible. Once again, if your bias is short, you need to see value begin to build lower below the overnight low to let you know you got a good trade, and you want to just continue to monitor that trade to the downside. And you got these daily references to pay attention to that you can use. I think we're not that far from this gap. We fill this gap. We got a average size day, and anything more, you just continue to monitor that trade. All right, that's all I got. Need to get ready for today's open. This is Olawale Okabola, Spartacus Trading Corporation. Wishing you a good day.